Well, good morning. Here it is. It's Monday. Excuse me. It's Monday morning. It's February the 6th. Had to look. But anyway, I hope that you had a good weekend. Hope that you were able to worship yesterday somewhere. And anyway, I know we had a good service. And anyway, hope now you're rested and ready to start this week. And hopefully it'll be a wonderful week. I think we'll good weather today, and then maybe some rain tomorrow, I think. But anyway, whatever comes will come. But anyway, hope we can all take advantage of the opportunities that God gives us on this new day of the week. You know, the devotional I want to bring is how revival starts. I thought it was talked about that on Friday, and want to kind of continue that theme today. The first century church, the one that Jesus started, it turned their world, upside down. They set their world on fire. And, on the other hand, the church of today, which is, much larger than the first century church, it has considerable resources and technology to use. Yet, it seems as though the world is turning the church upside down. Now, why? So it brings the question: why aren't we, settling, or setting the world on fire? Why aren't we making a difference? Well, I think it's because we need revival. We need an awakening, to wake us up and be revived. Speaking through the prophet Jeremiah, God said this in Jeremiah 6, chapter 6, verse 16. Stand in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths where the good way is, and walk in it. Then you will find rest for your souls. Historically, revivals, they often have began with, one person, that decided to do something. Now, for example, in 1857, there was a businessman by the name of Jeremiah Lanphier, and he decided to start a prayer meeting on Fulton Street in downtown New York City. Well, only a handful of people, they showed up, to pray at the first meeting on September the 23rd. But Lanphier, he was persistent. And he kept meeting for prayer. And then something dramatic took place. The stock market crashed, and then suddenly the prayer meeting grew. Then prayer meetings began popping up, throughout New York City. And then within 6 months, 10,000 people were, then gathering, for prayer throughout the city, calling on the name of the Lord. And then within 18 months, of that first prayer meeting on Fulton Street, an estimated 1 million people had come to faith in Jesus Christ. Now, it wasn't orchestrated. It wasn't a campaign planned by people. Rather, you see, it was a work of God in which, he poured out his Spirit. You see, we need to see that today. Any genuine revival will bring about repentance, in the lives of the people, a change in community and evangelism, en masse. Jeremiah Lanphier, he was not a preacher. He wasn't famous. He didn't, nobody really knew him other than just the people around his neighborhood. You see, he was an ordinary person who decided to pray. And you know what? You can do the same thing. I truly believe that if we really got serious, as I think I related on Friday, that if we would get serious about it and we would start things like this, praying for it, I believe God could still move. If the church got really serious and we became the church that we need to be. In some ways, we need to go back to some of the basic truths that the first century church believed. They believed God would move, and they believed God would do things. And so, anyway, hope that encourages you on this Monday morning. I hope that you have a wonderful day. And remember, Angie and I, we love you guys, and we're praying for you. And Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless you.